And I will always love you. And I'm going to give you a little more juice so you can see when I pull up something wicked awesome. Oh, yeah. There you go. You can see I'm streaming on OBS. Isn't that fun? Well, I'm going to move all that over here. Hi, Taurus. New fan. Trev, what's up? As always. Cloudy. Glad you're here. Mike. Skippy indeed. Freddy Got Fingered is the, was it Tom Green spinoff? Just kidding. Yeah. Long time no see. Charge Beam Gaming. Koopa, what's up? Good morning, Drayden. RSE Dudes B. Thank you so much. Binge watching. That's what we like. What do you mean redoing the whole Nightmare series? This is the first time I've ever done it. I'm just doing that. Family is doing well. They're at a friend's house. So it's just a daddy work day. Well, most days are daddy work days, but yeah, the Freddy one sucks. Good morning, rookie. Kasia, Saccharin, Schadenfreude, Schadenfreude. I'm an American. I don't speak German. There's a fly. I don't know if I killed it or not, but I feel good about it. What's up? Wishmaster. Yeah, I know. We should do more 6 songs. But alas, things are difficult. Kasha. There you go. That makes sense. Yeah, well, so, as you know, my whole life is mostly spent editing things. And this is the thing that, man, the fly. I'm still editing. Ah! And, you know, sometimes people like to watch the editing process. This time, Dave actually went through and did an assembly cut, which really just means that he took out most of the mistakes. He added a few movie clips here and there. That's about it. The things that are in pink are potential outtakes, riffs with me. And as you can see, I'm on a green screen, so we haven't done that yet. So it's already nested. So that's in here. So at some point, I'll have to cut that out. Because if anyone has seen this movie, there's a very long video game sequence. So we're going to do this like a video game. Anyway. Chucky Season 1. If I get 1 million views on the Chucky video, I'll do it. But otherwise, no. All right. So as always, just so that you understand what we're doing over here. This is the script. For those who are interested in such things. You can see I timestamp stuff just to keep us in place. If I do stuff like this, that means it's a direct quote. Oh, shoot. Thanks, Gabe. Claim your gift memberships. And, you know, this video, the script was almost 39,000 words. Which is pretty long. That doesn't even include riffs. So, you know, it's going to be a pretty big video. I personally have already edited A Nightmare on Elm Street 1, which looks like this. And the third one, Dream Warriors, which looks like this. That one's almost half an hour long. Just by itself. I think I did the fourth one. Yeah. Just me in a tub. You'll be excited to know. That one's also fairly long. Almost half an hour. Yeah, now my computer's given up on me. It's fighting me. Oh, my God. Why? you know, pretty long. I also did 7 and 9, as it were. Buddy Holly, good riff. I mean, sure, I might do the Cube series someday. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty boring live stream. Also, congrats everyone on there being 50,000 of you. If we don't have 50,000, YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. That sucks. Sorry. Yeah, I'll do Cube. It feels like we should have 50,000 concurrent viewers, right? I don't understand how we only have 43. There's supposed to be 50,000 of you, you turds. I'm just kidding. Thanks for being here. We have fun. All right, it's going to be boring, but somebody's got to do it. So let's just see what happens.
Hey, did you know that Nietzsche...
Oh, and I got the actual movie down here. Because that's what I do.
Hey, did you know that Nietzsche thought sleep was scary? Did you...
Da-da-da. Hey, thank you, Koopa. Did you do that in here or somewhere else? Oh, and I've got my little... Oh, wait, actually, I want to undock that. Hold on. Creative assets, cues, because I got all these original cues that I wrote. All right. Da-da-da. So now we're throwing things like drones in here. Yep.
Nietzsche thought...
And the reason that the audio sounds a little bit weird in the video itself, well, actually, you know, I don't really need... Yeah, is because this is Dave's audio.
Did you know that the director of this movie...
Which is obviously janky sounding. And then this is my audio.
Did you know that the director of this movie...
Which is quite a bit clearer, but I have both for when we get to spots like this.
No, that's my FBI agent.
Oh, right.
Then we'll get that. All right.
Nietzsche...
Oh, also, just a reminder for all you aspiring editors out there, if you're editing these types of videos, make sure you set an anchor point so that when you zoom in, it goes to where you want and not just the middle of my gut. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to edit.
Did you know that the director of this movie apparently thought that the best and funniest Freddy Krueger quote was, "It's..."
Well, I said it wrong, but...
"It's prime time, bitch," from the third movie.
Do the horn sound. It's a good one.
"It's prime time, bitch," from the third movie. Did you know?
Let me do... So I guess I got to find that. What's faster to go through? Probably to go through the movie itself. Over the top VO. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Beep 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 beep. Ah!
This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
He's swearing. He's mean. More skibbity toilet? I feel like you gotta use that only when necessary. Doesn't even sound like he's saying welcome to.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Did you know that the capital of Brazil was Brasilia? If not, then watch out.
Oh, man. I need to find my... I don't know if I have him in here. I gotta find my Brazilian brother-in-law. Nope. Let's pull him up. Let's go find him. See if Guy is in here. Guy. This is my real-life brother-in-law.
É, tudo mentira.
This is the one where he speaks. Oops. Where he speaks in English. Welcome to Amazon Prime.
Yep. Yep.
His face is so big.
Did you know that the capital of Brazil was Brasilia?
Yep.
If not, then watch out, because the hook killer guy from I Still Know What You Did Last Summer might use that knowledge against you. Watch my video to protect yourself. Against you.
I'll have to wait till that video comes out.
Watch my video to protect yourself.
I'm doing last summer, which I guess means maybe I should grab that movie, because I think I do that somewhere. He's not my half brother. He's my brother-in-law. No, he's been around in a couple other random things. Where do they find out?
Julie, watch out!
Not real. Brazil. Not real.
I'm spoiling that movie for you guys. Not real.
Not real.
Yep.
If not, then watch out, because watch my video to protect yourself. But back to...
Okay. Where's my script at? I can't see it. I can't see my script. There it is. All right, Freddy's dead. Freddy is dead. Okay.
to protect yourself. But back to the Freddy quote. I'll admit almost everything he says is stupid as shit, but why?
Wait, I need to get...
Time to die, you Scarface with dick.
I feel like there's another quote from this. 108.30.
Super Freddy!
Da-da-da-da. Hate that movie. I mean, I would maybe do Scary Movie, but it's hard to make fun of comedies. I mean, Leprechaun was already pretty difficult, but some of the Scary Movies are actually pretty funny. I feel like it would have to be one of those like, well, you could never say that today, which I don't think that's a very fun.
It's Super Freddy!
I feel like I need to...
Kill me!
Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Kill me!
It's Super Freddy!
Kill me!
But why that quote specifically? It doesn't relate to the Nietzsche. It doesn't relate to the Nietzsche quote, and it's not particularly funny on its own.
Dave needs to tighten this up. This is a long rant about nothing for no reason. That's okay. That's what we do.
And prime time applies to TV hours, not a movie you're watching. It's baffling. But at least it's baffling. But at least Freddy is apparently dead. I mean, he's died. But at least Freddy is apparently...
Speed that up. Freddy's dead, give or take the other 10 movies.
But at least Freddy is apparently dead. I mean, he's died five other times.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I think it's from Ozark.
I mean, he's died 5 other times.
clip.
But this is the final nightmare. Apparently, don't nightmare.
Oh, wait. What if there's a...
Apparently,
It wasn't.
I need to get the... I need to get all the posters from the other ones. Sorry that this is way less fun than watching me actually do these for real. Poster 1. Then Freddy versus Jason. Get that as this. And also I'm not paying attention to any of you for the most part. It's the fight you're dying to see. Poster 2. Nightmare on Elm Street 2010. Oh, should I get it in the... It's like Japanese version. There it is. You're trapped in here with me. Whoa, it's big. Poster 3. Then we'll grab all 3 of these posters. Whoosh. Scale it to frame size. Whoosh, whoosh. Scale it to frame size. I don't know why that's the order I have them in, but
apparently,
It wasn't.
don't check how many minutes are left in this video. Literally everybody's out of my house except my wife now. She's making the most noise.
No, that's my FBI agent.
Oh, right. Literally everybody.
yeah, not good enough. Not good enough. To the outtakes pile, which, by the way, it's already at 8.5 hours. Do I think non-series vids would do well? I don't, because I tried that 8 times. I mean, they do sort of okay, but yeah, they just don't do that well in a general sense. Maybe in life I could do that someday, but at the moment it doesn't make much sense.
Video. Inexplicable.
Okay, back to the script. Wait, where is my script? Oh my god, I have so many things open. All right, back to Freddy's freaking dead. Okay.
Inexplicably, and
Let me get. I don't know why Dave put it right there. And then I know I have an Oregon Trail song somewhere. Yeah, there we go.
Oregon Trail cutscene reveals that in 10 years, all the kids in Springwood are dead, and all the adults in Springwood are dead. And all the adults.
"10 years from now." So why do they show a map of the entire country if it's just about Springwood, Ohio?
Oregon Trail cutscene reveals that in 10 years, all the kids in Springwood are dead, and all the adults are crazy. Well, except for one kid who is not dead, and also, I guess.
Unfortunately, we can't get up.
It's kind of funny.
Unfortunately.
Well, except for one kid who is not dead.
Unfortunately. If I could slow it down so it's easier to hear.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And also, I guess he's not an adult. So I guess.
We can't get up over it, and we can't get underneath it, so just hang in there. We'll get through this as soon as we can.
Excuse me, miss. Oh,
Yes?
can I have a different seat, please?
So I guess this movie is claiming the events that we're about to watch are set 10 years. 10 years.
David, you get the
10 years into the future? That adds basically nothing to the movie other than I spent the whole time watching hoping that a hoverboard would hit me in the face and kill me instantly. Also, did
okay.
it really take Freddy 10 years to kill every single kid in a small town? That's not very impressive at all. Give Dave a hammer and let him loose in a random Midwestern town and he'll kill like half the children population there overnight. Give him 10 years and he'll do most of the East Coast. That's why I don't let you have Coast. That's why I don't let you have hammers anymore. I turn around hammers anymore.
Here's a little like giggle.
I turn around and there's like a mountain of child corpses. Like, oh my, again? Dave. You're like, you get very clowny when you're. Anyway, here's I guess that.
I don't know. Is that worth saving?
I turn around and there's like a mountain. I turn around and there's like a mountain of child corpses. Like, oh my, again? You get very clowny when you're.
Well, we get Dave clown nose. I'm not seeing a good one. But maybe if I steal it from the internet. Okay. This is why usually I have Photoshop open, so I can do all kinds of things. I'm not doing most of the East Coast. Dave is doing most of the East Coast. Da, 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 da. What's going on? And then we will remove the background. Perfect. And now we will export this as clown nose. And now, kids, it's all coming together. Clown nose. And then I need like a clown. Clown horn. Clown horn.
Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle.
Okay. Clown horn.
Sorry.
Anyway.
That's moving before he is. That's not fair.
Sorry. Sorry.
Anyway, here's I.
All right.
Not very impressive at all. Give Dave a hammer and let him loose in a random Midwestern town, and he'll kill like half the children population there overnight. Give him 10 years, and he'll do most of the East Coast. Why don't you have hammers? They turn around, and it's like a mountain of child corpses. Oh. Again? You get very clowny when you're.
Sorry.
Anyway, here's I guess
Perfect. Hey.
that kid 10 years. And anyway, here's I guess that kid. 10 years into the future. 10 years into the future. And he's wigging out on a definite Boeing. He's freaking out. Definite Boeing.
Seat, please. Oh. Oh.
He's freaking out specifically because he's terrified. He's freaking out specifically because he's
Oh, I need to clarify specifically. Huh?
He's freaking out because he's terrified of heights and he's too stupid to stop looking out the window.
Can I have a different seat, please?
Stop looking out the window.
Can I have a different seat, please?
Just pull down the shade, you idiot.
Can I have a different seat, please?
Oh, I'm afraid we're full tonight, sir.
You add that to the Boeing. Actually, you know what? It might be a fun moment to throw in the Final Destination. Plane's gonna effing explode! More poop jokes. No, no way. Can't cram any more poop jokes into that.
Please.
What's up, dude? Alex, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fucking plane's gonna explode!
Oh boy.
Fucking plane's gonna explode!
I've never seen Soul Plane, so probably won't use a joke from that because I don't know it. Hold on. Gotta unlink it.
He's freaking out because he's terrified of.
Does he say something about
He's going to make you help him. Because you're the last.
I really need to change this seat.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
Freddy. Freddy. Have a different seat, please.
I'm sorry.
It's probably better.
I really need to change this seat.
Just pull down the shade, you idiot.
Don't be a puss.
Shade, you idiot.
Don't be a puss.
Might as well layer Kincaid under there. Where's he at?
Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy.
But then the woman next to him gets sucked up and he gets sucked down. And
Don't be.
gets sucked up.
Sucked up, sucked down.
And he gets sucked down.
Both of these probably need to come down a little bit in volume. Sorry.
And he gets sucked down. And like me, it's sucked up. And he gets sucked down. And like me, when I realize I have one more movie to watch when doing these videos, says... It's not fair! I was almost out! But he's... out! But he's referring to be out of Springwood, presumably. We'll talk about this more in a minute. He wakes up, but he's referring to be out of Springwood, presumably. We'll talk about this more in a minute. He wakes up in a bed that's giving Major Dorothy. Shit. Dorothy. Shit. Major Dorothy. Shit.
Falcor.
Shit.
Finally. Finally. Finally, a wicked. Finally. Finally, a wicked but for boys. What a cool way to introduce a classic character and what the crew would assume.
I think I need to actually get him saying...
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little soul, too. I'll get you, my pretty.
All right, you know it's coming.
I'll get you my... I'll get you my...
It's one of the best line deliveries of all time. You have to use as much as you can.
I'll get you my...
Finally, a Wicked but for boys. What a cool way to introduce a classic character and what the...
Dun, 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 dun.
What a cool way to introduce a classic character and what the crew would
Da, ba, ba, ba.
assume was his last movie. It's just too bad they had a movie.
Soul 2!
It's just too bad they had to cut the original plan of having Freddy pop out of the ground, carrot in hand, and yell, "What's up?" The ground. Carrot in hand and yell, "What's up, Doc?"
Yeah, I might as well make that a Photoshop. All right. Let's get Bugs Bunny. Let's grab him. Plop him in right here. Burp, 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 burp. Actually, no. Done. Remove the background. Seems about right. Hey, Mod. Thank you. 50K. It's pretty wild. You wouldn't guess it based on the stupid things I'm making 95% of the time, but you know, here we are. We're doing it. How do I do this? What is the best way to do this? Feels like maybe I try and stretch his face out so it takes over that. And then let's see. Beep, 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 beep. Definitely want this. Ah! What's happened? Oh. This is it, kids. This is where I make the jokes that nobody cares about, that take way too long to implement, but that make me happy. You know? What's the point of making these videos if they don't make me happy? Little Bugs Bunny joke for no one and for no reason. That is what this is all about. Make sure the bunny ears are coming out of his head very cleanly. As cleanly as I can. I don't even know what this is going to look like. This doesn't really make any sense, but da, 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 da. The joke is that, and I explain it more in half a second. The joke is that, as far as anyone on the crew knew, this was the last outing of horror icon Freddy Krueger, a seminal character in the genre. And the way they choose to introduce him is with a Wizard of Oz joke, which is the lamest, stupidest thing. Like, they might as well have made him Bugs Bunny. Like, basically just saying, like, what a stupid way to be like, all right, here's our send-off. We're gonna make a friggin' joke about Wizard of Oz, I guess, like a reference to Wizard of Oz. It just has nothing to do with anything. And what started as an extremely scary character has become this like jokey, hacky thing. Also, thank you, Minerva Minus. That's awesome. So that's pretty funny looking. Right? That looks pretty good. Maybe even like that. No, that was better. Wow. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, they do a cutout gag at some point. But where they intro him, that is the clip where they intro him. I just mean that's the first time we see Freddy in this movie is as the witch or whatever. I wish I could. I feel like I need to bring that ear over. I wonder if I can. Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is grab this. Well, no, I already did. I already did it. It's fine. It's good enough. I will do the Star Wars movie someday.
Pop
probably.
out of the ground, carrot in hand, and yell, "What?"
So now,
carrot in hand, and yell, "What's up, Doc?" Apparently.
Does Bugs Bunny ever get killed? So that's what I want. Let me see. Oh, he gets killed in Family Guy. I think that probably works.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah?
Hey, Brian.
Yeah?
That works. Yeah, go to bed. If you need to go to bed, this is not going to be worth it.
Jack?
I think this audio is a little off. I will unlink it. I think that works pretty good for the joke I'm trying to make.
Carrot in hand, and carrot in hand, and yell, "What's up, Doc?" Apparently, it was just too cerebral for audiences willing to watch the goddamn.
You guys are making me realize how much I lick my lips while I edit, which is stressing me out. It's fine.
Audiences willing to watch the goddamn 6th Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
I think this needs to be here. Also want that.
Carrot in hand and yelling, "What's up, dog?" Apparently, it was just too cerebral for audiences willing to watch the goddamn sixth Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
This is like, the point being that this is the last movie, as far as they know. And they introduce this iconic villain dressed up as a witch on a broom flying outside the window. And you're like, you proud of that?
This is where we're at.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's why they...
You proud of that?
This is where we're at.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's why they think it's gonna be the last.
We're gonna go out with a bang, baby! Woo! We're gonna go out with a bang, baby! Woo! Should have been like, "Yeah, what's up, Doc?" And they're like, "Nice, that's a thing that you're referencing. That's very cool." Anyway, the house.
Whatever, that's my point. So I need to grab the way I've been doing this, which is that probably.
Before it came out,
Edgar Allan Poe would have loved Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream War.
Dream War.
Okay.
This is where
good luck, Lemon Difficult. Have fun. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun one. This is not necessarily the funniest section, but, you know, can't win them all.
The point being that this is the last movie, as far as they know, and they introduced this iconic villain dressed up as a witch on a broom flying outside the window. You proud of that?
This is where we're at.
We're gonna go out with a bang, baby! Woo! Anyway, the house hits the ground.
It's really loud. Sorry. I'm sorry it's loud. You shouldn't listen to these videos with headphones. Hey, thank you. 50K. Pretty wild. Oh, why are you at the police station?
Anyway, the house hits the ground, but the kid's fine, other than I guess he may have popped something in his ear because his sense of balance seems way off.
Forgot about that. Hold on. I think he falls more times than that, though. Yes, I know it's loud. I'm sorry. Dun, 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 dun. This is truly so freaking long. Okay. -6, all that at least. Oops. Nailed it. Sorry that the ear things.
Eventually he gets a ticket for a bus because you don't wanna miss the bus. Bus.
Shoot.
That makes sense.
Da 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 da. Oops. Oh shoot. I don't want that there. I want that there. It is a hot rod style joke.
But actually,
For sure.
That makes sense.
Ah.
That makes sense.
500 Days of Summer, I think. Oh, Mamma Mia.
That makes sense.
But actually, the bus driven by Freddy because Freddy's love. Round trip. Freddy because Freddy's love for driving buses is the only consistent thing in this horribly love for driving buses.
Dun, 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 dun. 26. When did I was probably when did this come out? I was a child.
Freddy's love for driving buses is the only consistent thing in this horribly inconsistent series. Slams him through the force field. And leaving a boy-sized slams him through the force field that is evidently surrounding Springwood and leaving a boy-sized hole that's quickly sewn up by, I don't know, the hands of fate. By, I don't know, the hands of fate, and leaving a
boy-sized hole.
Boy-sized hole that's quickly sewn up by, I don't know, the hands of fate. You know, I think there are certain situations where an active imagination is actually a bad thing. Like Freddy. He's the witch from Wizard of Oz. There's a force field, and you can get smacked through it by a bus. Whoa! And they're like, honestly, it's the last one. I don't care. Whoa!
Yeah,
As
sure.
long as it's cheap.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Green light. Let's go.
This.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Green light. Let's go. Whatever.
Yeah.
Green light. Let's go. Green light. Let's go. Green light.
But Freddy's all likely my.
Oh.
Can get smacked through it by a bus. Whoa!
Whatever.
Yeah.
Green light.
Be a good. Now be a good little doggy.
Feels pretty good.
But Freddy's all like, ha.
Is there a troll toll? It's a boy-sized hole, but that's different than a boy's. Oh, I guess I see what you're saying. You're right.
Or the hands of fate. You know, I think.
You're right. You're totally right. He's got to pay the troll toll, and he doesn't, so it sews up.
You know, I think there are certain situations.
All right.
Not bad. Good rhythm. Love the enthusiasm. I feel like you're saying boy's hole, and it's clearly soul. And I know, Artemis, you did write soul, right?
I did write soul.
So
I
it's
definitely
boy's soul.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole. You
No,
gotta
see.
pay- this boy's hole. You gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
Maybe I honestly don't even need.
Gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
You know, I think there are certain situations where an act of imagination is actually a bad thing. Like, Freddy is the witch from Wizard of Oz. There's a force field, and you can get smacked through it by a bus. Whoa!
Whatever. Green light.
Now be a good little doggy.
But Freddy's all like, ha! This was exactly my plan, so go get me the person or thing that I want you to get.
Go fetch.
But the kid hit his head on a rock, which I actually...
Oh, I guess I can't do it. I was going to do a reference to a thing that doesn't exist anymore. That's okay. That's all right. Wah, wah, wah.
Go fetch.
But the kid
You,
hit
you helped. I was thinking about it, but I was you saying it made me just say, fine, I'll commit to it. Okay.
But the kid hit his head on a rock.
This boy's hole.
That makes sense.
Around.
I kind of want to put an explosion on it. Explosion. Add a little bit of this sizzle. I'm gonna make it 500. Gonna make it bigger. I wonder if the best way to do it is just like.
But the kid hit his head on a rock. Which I actually am not sure if that is helping. Not sure
What's up, Tokyo?
If that is helping or hurting Freddy's plan. That is helping or hurting Freddy's plan. I don't know if that's what he intended. At no point throughout this entire movie does it make it clear. And could Freddy, I know he's like magical and evil, but like, can he accurately hit a child with a bus such, and could Freddy, I know he's like magical and evil, but like, that's what he intended. I know he's like magical and evil, but like, can he accurately hit a child? Can he accurately hit a child with a bus such that he hits his head on a rock and has amnesia?
These are important questions.
His head on a rock and has amnesia. I don't know.
Like that was intentional. You're saying, like, yeah.
It feels like it has to be because it's like important to the plot. I think that the kid doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
But
I mean, it's like those movies where it's like, I'm gonna fucking clock this guy with a pistol, but not enough to kill him.
Yeah, except
it's like
it's a bus into a rock.
Right.
It feels like it has to be because it's like I don't know.
Like that was intentional. That was intentional. You're saying, like, yeah.
It feels like it.
That was intentional. You're saying, like, yeah.
It feels like it has to be because it's like important to the plot. I think that the kid doesn't know what's going on.
I mean, it's like those movies where it's like, I'm gonna fucking clock this guy with a pistol, but not enough to kill him.
Yeah, except
it's like
it's a bus into a rock.
Right. Yeah. A little more difficult.
That's slightly more challenging, and it's like. I'm not going to spoil this movie. We can put it at a later point in the video, but like, the person he's trying to get works at a youth shelter. So like, he needs this kid to go to that youth shelter and bring her back to Springwood, which is such an implausible series of things that would happen.
Right.
I don't know if it's actually better if he hit his head or not. I guess it's helpful because he doesn't know how bad Springwood is. I don't know, man. This movie sucks ass. And okay. The person he's trying to get works at a youth shelter. I'm not going to spoil this movie. We can put it at a later point in the video, but like, the person he's trying to get.
Right, yeah.
The person he's trying to get works at a youth shelter. So like, he needs this kid to go to that youth shelter and bring her back to Springwood, which is such an implausible series of things that would happen.
Right.
I don't know if it's actually better if he hit his head. I don't know, man. This movie sucks ass.
Okay.
That was intentional. You're saying, like, yeah.
It feels like it has to be because
enough to kill him.
Okay.
I mean, it's like those movies where it's like, I'm gonna fucking clock.
Dave is so sweary. Okay.
That was intentional. You're saying. That was yeah.
Okay. All right. We're getting here. Huh.
I mean, it's like those movies where it's like, I'm gonna where it's like, I'm gonna clock this guy with a pistol, but not enough to kill him.
yeah, except
it's like.
Okay, let's see. This.
I don't know, man.
Be a good and go
I want to make make sure that you understand our situation. Spencer, I want to make sure that you understand our situation.
Well, it sucks.
Oh, wait. Gotta pull this back up. Good luck. Have fun with your meetings. Is anybody even watching to this point? How many people are left? 81? What are you guys watching? That's a lot of you.
Well, it sucks. It sucks.
Oh, you're listening. Fair enough. But there's just like long stretches of silence.
I want to make sure that you...
Oh, Tony Hawk 3 and 4 is out today. You're right. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be playing that. Tony Hawk 1 plus 2 is the first, is like the last game that I've 100% in a long time.
You understand our...
Sucks.
That you understand our...
What? How did I do that?
Situation.
It sucks.
And okay, here's the deal.
Here, I'm going to pee. So I'll let you guys watch a section from another edit. What do we think is funnier? I don't know. I can't remember. Dream Warriors? How's that one start? Let's do Dream Warriors, just for fun. Let's have fun.
Did you know that Edgar Allan Poe hated sleep? And probably this franchise if he
All right,
hadn't
I'm
died
gonna pee.
before it came out?
Edgar
I won't
Allan
wash
Poe
my
would've
hands.
Loved Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors? Oh, shit. Looks like we're going to take the fight to Freddy for once. What weapons are we going to use? Magic swords? Dream machine guns? A tank made of Leonardo DiCaprio?
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
That's right.
Better directing and screenwriting? A lot of pre-sleep cheese so we get some really f***ed up dreams that mentally scar Freddy? I don't know. But until then, somebody's cooking up something yummy with flour and newspaper and...
That's cum, innit?
Oh no, it's paper mache for a little house. Phew. Dave just tore up the recipe he was writing. Well, then I guess I'm not gonna make it.
That's right. I don't.
Anyway, the house is being macheted by a very sleepy girl named Kristen with a terrible diet. Kristen's apparently Mexican mommy busts in and is like, turn off that music right now and go to bed.
Andale.
It's 1 a.m. and I'd like to have sex with some strange man downstairs.
And you don't want to keep him waiting.
The mommies in this sleepy town can get it. Now that I think of it, this movie features the return of original writer/director Wes Craven's involvement after he took a movie off. So maybe that's just what Wes has been craving. Man knows the power a good MILF can bring to his story, especially a story about dreams. They like had mommies that banged dudes in the first movie, and in the second movie they didn't have that. And then Wes Craven comes back and he's like, what were you guys doing? You want to know why they paid me so much money to come back? It's because there were no MILFs in your movie. I was just trying to do something different. He's like, don't. It's a tried and true formula.
Coming back to the sack or what?
Anyway, Kristen obeys her madre sabrosa, but is soon blown awake in front of Nancy's old house that's since been burned and overrun by weird children. Kristen sees a girl on a tricycle enter the house.
Wait, little girl, don't go in there!
Okay, that's such a boomer mentality. Not all kids want to play outside. There are bugs and rain and Daves out there. Oh, fire! Smoke!
Freddy's home.
Freddy! Kristen grabs the stunt girl, who is ironically definitely played by a doll here, and she runs through the house with its goopy, maybe paper mache, maybe cum floors until she discovers the dead hanging child room. Oh, what luxury. We never had a separate hanging child room when I was growing up. Kristen naturally wakes up pretty wet. I mean, nothing like the sentient puddle that is Jessie, but still, she's pretty moist. And she walks into the bathroom where she's attacked by her sink. And already, this movie is way dreamier than the last two. I'm surprised it took this long for somebody to say, hey, usually I don't just have budget-conscious dreams about being in the exact same location I fell asleep in, except also there's a weird pervert guy chasing me around. I realize Kristen did ultimately end up back in her own bathroom, but at least she got to detour into a weird burned house first, which is kind of...
All right. I just want to do the thing where he gets kicked in the penis.
Is that Xboxes and Chipotles haven't been invented yet.
That's what keeps people alive.
But the god of sleep and dreams himself, Morpheus, apparently, thinks it's...
Up chromosomes, man. Think about it.
Well, beats Sim's theory. She thinks it's nothing but sex, drugs, and...
Kristen struggles to adjust to the fact that the doctors want to sedate her. So she kicks her doctor, Neil, in his penis.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I want to help you.
And slashes Morpheus with a scalpel, but right then Nancy walks in and is like, good news, due to no one liking the last movie, I was neither eaten by a car nor institutionalized. Or if I was either of those things, I've since fully recovered. And now I do dream research into revitalizing franchises. And anyway, I'm here to help. And the costume designer and makeup artist are... You're doing all right. You're doing okay. Your hair is pretty big. 17-year-olds don't always have big hair. Nancy calms Kristen down by being like, I know that nursery rhyme.
Notice that this place is hot. There's a lot of issues just like that.
No, the creepy one about a fedora wearing child killer.
Never sleep again.
So, doesn't that make you feel better? And also no longer want to kick penises and slash Morpheus? Nancy explains to Neil.
That was just something that the kids say to keep the boogeyman away.
Which is interesting because it clearly doesn't work for like it's never worked. Kids are always saying that rhyme and they're getting murdered. Granted, not many nursery rhymes do much of anything. I tried to get a horse once, put together my huge sentient broken egg man, and let me tell you, that was a hassle and a half, and I don't want to experience again.
Oh God.
But still, Neil's like, damn girl, that was smooth with Kristen, and Nancy's like, you know it, spills personal drugs all over the ground.
Pretty smooth for an intern.
I have had some experience with doing drugs.
This is so embarrassing.
This is so embarrassing that I've spilled all my drugs. Turns out Nancy's been popping and... Is that a ghost? None? Then Neil heads home to read some 80s text-only... Dave knows.
I guess. Yeah.
Anyway, let's meet the kids. First, Nancy heads into a room with a helpfully captioned poster. Okay, I knew that planet from... Isn't it?
I think I'm in that picture.
Oh, look at that. Okay. That's enough. I'm back. Hopefully that video is fun.
Situation.
Sucks. And okay.
I want to make sure that you understand our situation.
Sucks. Sucks.
Gosh, this fly, dude.
Sucks.
All right, where am I in the script? Okay.
And okay, here's the deal. The point has been made in almost every movie that leaving Springwood won't solve the there's a pervert murderer trying to kill you in your dreams problem. In the same way that it doesn't matter how far you drive away from Arby's, if you've already eaten 3 beef and cheddars, you're still going to your pants at some point. You can't outrun Freddy's dream beefs or their roast beefs. Well, except for now, apparently. Well, except...
So that's when I grab this again. And I change it to a fart noise. Because I'm pretty much a genius.
And if you'd like...
Welcome to Arby's. Welcome to Arby's.
Doing good stuff today, kids. How long do I leave him there?
Well, except for now.
It's both, right? It's mostly I'm figuring it out right now. Some of the gags are in there, but most of them are not. Most of them I'm figuring out as I go. Most of the
Apparently, there's a whole ass force field holding Freddy back, and after 10 years of murdering every single child in town, he's looking for like new opportunity. Child in town. He's looking for like new new opportunities, I guess.
Welcome to Arby's.
Out in town, he's looking for like new opportunities, I guess. How many kids died there? Yeah, we're gonna need to add.
Oh, right. Now I gotta get a clip from a movie I haven't even done yet. Where does it say? 22:30. $35.20.
Amanda Kruger was part of a religious order that ran that asylum in the 1940s. She was raped by lunatics and had the baby there. That baby grew up to be Freddy Krueger, who murdered 20 or 30 kids.
Died there. Yeah, we're
20 or 30 kids.
20 or 30 kids.
Yes. I do just say use the pussy line again on the fly. It's pretty miraculous.
20 or 30 kids.
Yeah, we're gonna need to add more zeros on that. And what?
Okay, and then back to this script. Like I have all this, but like you can see, like there's a cutaway joke, there's a cutaway thing, cutaway, but not nearly as many as we end up using. There are lines that I'm grabbing from the video, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's more of an art than a science, I guess. All right.
And why didn't the town eventually get shut down or something? Like, it's a population that was at one time over 15,000. You'd think after the 2,000 dead kids, somebody would be like, maybe there's something wrong with this town. Hey, maybe there's something wrong with this town. Maybe we should all move somewhere else. It's not like business would be booming in the town where thousands of children mysteriously die in their sleep. I'm sure even that would have mysteriously die in their sleep. I'm sure even that would have killed the pajama tycoon's empire for sure. Whatever the unnamed boy here eventually wakes from his rock nap, and though he has no memory of who he is, he finds in his pocket.
It's weird that Dave is always like a little bit off.
He finds in his pocket meth pills, some cash, and a newspaper. He finds in his pocket meth pills, some cash, and a newspaper clipping of a missing woman named Loretta Kruger, who also apparently has a newspaper clipping. He finds in his pocket meth pills, some cash.
That's everything the body needs. I wonder if I have that as a separate thing or if... where is it? Meth pills.
Did you ever eat it? That's exactly my point.
Minerals, vitamins, and minerals. Everything the body needs.
Kruger, who also apparently has a husband in seclusion that they couldn't interview. Ooh, boy! Clipping of a newspaper clipping.
Beep. Okay.
He finds in his pocket meth.
Does he find meth pills? Do we see that for sure? Yeah, I guess he does.
He finds in his pocket meth pills, some cash, and
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. How do I come up with this? I don't know, man. You just do it enough.
he finds in his pocket meth pills, some cash, and a newspaper clipping.
Everything the body needs. Everything the body needs.
Of a miss. Of a.
Dun dun dun.
Missing woman named Loretta Kruger, who also apparently has a husband in seclusion that they couldn't seclusion.
Where does it say that? Let me.
They couldn't interview. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, all of these are original. These sound effects, not sound effects, they're like music stings, are all original.
Oh, Caleb is dead.
Didn't know I had that there. All right, where are we?
Oh boy, I wonder who that will turn out to be. John Doe here.
Oh, did I just do something? How did I do that? How did I just give it to every single thing? Okay. I did something wrong. Now everything is screwed. Let me fix it from here on out. Nope. Wait.
Turn out to be John Doe here.
Is that a Cena joke?
And his name is John C.
Sorry, it's loud. I know.
1 week, you walk out of here.
His name is
I
John
try not to do too much of this anymore.
John
But
Doe here wanders into town and is caught pulling a burrito out of. Thank God they caught him before he could get a good grip on the quesadilla stuffed up. Thank God they caught. John Doe here wanders into town and is caught pulling a burrito out of his crotch by some cops. Thank God. And is caught pulling a burrito out of his crotch by some cops. Thank God they caught him before he... he could get a good grip on the quesadilla stuffed up in his butthole. He's taken to a local youth shelter, presumably specializing in kids with extreme Mexican food fetishes. Like...
To be sure, man.
He's taken to a local youth shelter.
He did pull a burrito out of his pants. It's a crazy boy. Yeah, I don't feel like it's worth overselling that joke when that's what actually happened.
He's taken to a local youth
So I'm not
shelter,
gonna cut to the
presumably
pussy thing.
specializing in kids with extreme Mexican food fetishes. Like Spencer here, who's obviously into taco mainlining. Right now, he's...
Where did I delete something? That's weird.
Right now, he's just playing the shit out of a video game.
Spencer, I want to make sure that you understand our situation. When you get home.
Right now, he's just playing the shit out of a video game while his game...
That's true. Video game, Terminator, beep, beep, beep.
out of a video game while his dad berates him for not having a twin-turbo V6 engine.
He isn't a
V6 engine.
He isn't a Toyota.
Oh my
Toyota.
Oh my God, you're right. Sorry, I'm thinking of my other son, who won J.D. Power and Associates Best in Class. My other son, who...
Let me find J.D. Power Associates. It's glamorous. Let me put this JD Power Awards right here. Get to remove the background while I find stock a photo of a boy. Nope, stock photo boy car. Is that the one I want? What am I looking at here? This is actually the way to do it. Make it just the opposite of that. There we go.
Oh my God, you're right. Sorry, I'm thinking of my other son.
Let's add the race car sound. Aren't there like a bunch of JD Power Associates commercials? Like,
Hi, thanks for coming.
I'm surprised that it's Chevy.
I have no idea what initial quality means. Initially, it's okay, but after that, it's just a piece of
wow.
JD Power Handler something, you know? JD Power Rod.
And the year before that?
I forgot about this guy.
Chevy.
This year, Chevy received more JD Power Initial Quality Awards than any other car brand. What do you think about that?
It's really impressive, actually. I am surprised that it's Chevy.
I have no idea what initial quality means. Initially, it's okay, but after that, it's just a piece of crap. Is that what you're saying here?
Oh, did I mention that Chevy received more JD Power Initial Quality Awards than anyone else last year, too?
Did you guys not win the Lasting Quality Award?
Okay. Oh, wow.
Wow, look at that. That's incredible. Who is JD Power? Because, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a porn star's name. JD Power Handler something, you know? JD. I mean, honestly, it sounds like... Because, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a porn star's name. JD Power Handler something.
There you go.
Honestly, it sounds like a porn star's name. JD Power Handler something.
The therapist. He's not Toyota.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's a Mazda, I think.
Yeah. Right. Interesting.
This one's a Mazda, I think.
Yeah.
This one's a Mazda, I think.
Yeah.
Sure. Honestly, it sounds like a porn star's name. JD Power Handler something.
Interesting.
Maybe that's too weird.
JD Power Handler something.
In 1 week, I put you in here because you give me no choice.
For the visit, Dad.
Improvement.
He isn't a Toyota.
Nice job on my kid. I expected to see some improvement.
He isn't a Toyota.
You okay? Yeah. Dad just came by and laid out some ground rules when I come home. No more running away, no more setting his cars on fire.
Well, there are other ways to get his attention besides blowing up the garage.
Yeah, barely even blinked. All he wants me to do now is grow up to be an exact copy. Frankly, I don't feel like playing football and date raping co-eds.
One of these days, you're going to have to face your father.
Maggie, I found in Spencer's room.
I know you're hearing me. I put you in here because you give me no choice. Next time, I'll leave you here and walk away. In 1 week, you walk. I want to make sure that you understand changes in your behavior when you... I know you're hearing me. I put you in here because you give me no choice. Next time, I'll leave you here.
Thanks for the visit, Dad.
Nice job on my kid. I expected to see some improvement.
He isn't a Toyota.
Blowing up the garage.
Yeah, he barely even blinked.
Supposed to doing a lot of things.
Ow! Tracy!
I've been confiscating stuff like this all week. Where do they get it? I'll put this downstairs with the rest of the arsenal.
Well, the police are supposed to dispose of this stuff.
The police are supposed to do a lot of things.
Session today, yes? I have Doc's class. Work around him.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
You seen this junkie before? You seen this junkie before?
Oh, he's new.
Beautiful. Another afternoon shot doing juvie paperwork.
Screw that shit. Let's just scoop him up and take him to the shelter. Let the bleeding hearts do the type. Screw that shit.
That's kind of funny.
He's taken to a by some cops. Thank God they caught him before he could.
Screw that shit. Screw that.
This is getting slow. Sorry. Sometimes I get lost in these. Trying to find stuff.
Howard Associates best in class.
Doing juvie paper.
All right.
You're hearing me.
He isn't a Toyota.
To see some improvement.
He isn't a Toyota. He is. He is a Toyota. He is a Toyota.
Honestly, it sounds like a porn star's name. J.D. Power Hamlet. J.D. Power Hamlet.
He is a Toyota.
J.D. Power Hamlet.
Okay, that's good enough.
Power Hamlet.
Interestingly, it appears this dad actually just dropped his son off at this youth shelter. So I guess scare him straight, but still intends to pick him up next week. Surely that's...
You're hearing me. I put you in here because you give me no choice. Next time, I'll leave you here and walk away.
Surely that's not legal, and I wouldn't be allowed to do...
Is that you, Knox? Nobody's here. Hey, Afton, shut up. Hey, nobody's here. Dog, they're gone. Where can I find hot Kool-Aid? Have I not actually done that? Sometimes my nieces and nephews who live next door just show up, but the people they want to play with aren't here. Hold on. Get out of here. There's no one here. All right.
Is it hot?
I made this for you! I want you to drink this!
I'm not made.
It's my sin if you like.
Oh no, I'm not thirsty.
Brother,
I'm not gonna drink it.
I made this for you.
I made this!
No way, brother.
I did!
I'm not gonna drink it.
I hate you!
That's all I ever hear anymore. Brother, try this.
You drink this right now!
Drink it out, not Kool-Aid.
There's so much left of it.
What am I going to do with all this hot Kool-Aid?
Drink it! No!
Yes.
No!
Yes, please.
When does he say?
Brother?
Okay. You got me hot Kool-Aid. Right, yeah.
Is it hot?
Maybe, maybe not.
It's hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hot Kool-Aid.
It's my sin if you like.
Oh no, I'm not thirsty.
Brother,
I'm not gonna drink it.
I made this for you.
No.
Drink it.
No.
I want you to drink this. I'm not drinking it. Drink it.
Right now, I'll pour it on the floor and I'll blame it on you!
That's what I wanted.
Next time, I'll leave you here and walk away.
And I'll blame it on you!
Walk away.
And I'll blame it on you! And I'll blame it on...
I just think it's a goofy thing to say to your son. Also, it's probably illegal. Hot Kool-Aid? Pretty much the best.
On you. Surely that's not legal, and I wouldn't be allowed to do it to Dave, right? Do it to...
I seriously doubt. No way the state is paying for you to just like leave your kids.
To Dave, right? Like, can you do that? You'd be like, son, you've been really bad this week. I'm just going to drop you off at a youth shelter and pick you up later.
Yeah, I don't think
they. I think you go to jail if you do
Yeah,
something like that.
They might have questions.
Yeah.
Look into that some more.
I don't think that's a good thing. Spencer's like, I don't want to be like my dad.
I don't feel like playing football and date raping co-eds.
Which, okay, well, that's a good goal. But want to be like my dad. Which, okay, well, that's a good goal. Which, okay, well, that's a good goal. Like, can you do that? You'd be like, son, you've been really bad. Son, you've been really bad this week. I'm just going to drop you off at a youth shelter and pick you up later. I think you go to jail if you do something like that.
They might have questions. Yeah,
like that.
They might.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think that they might have questions.
K.
I'm just going to drop you off at a youth shelter and pick you up later. I think you go to jail if you do.
Yeah, I think that they might have questions.
Spencer's like,
I put you in here because you give me no choice. I put you in here because you give me no choice.
Spencer's like, I don't want to be like my dad.
I don't feel like playing football. I don't feel like playing. I don't feel like playing football and date raping co-eds.
Okay, well, that's a good goal. But wait.
Is that what his dad does? See if I can find a clip of like.
What's the second part?
Well. Internet's being a little bit janky, but that's okay. That's all right. Yeah. Do.
But what was that last part?
What was that last part? What was that last part?
Was that necessary?
Okay, got it.
What was that last part?
I don't think you should say.
I don't feel like playing football and date raping co-eds.
What was that last part?
Okay, well, that's a good.
That last part.
Okay, well, that's a good goal. But wait, you do feel like becoming a domestic terrorist? There has to be a third option. Cannibalism?
You ain't getting none.
Ah, yeah.
The garage.
Hey, barely.
What I found in Spencer's room. What I found in Spencer's room.
Da 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 do 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 do.
Butthole.
Tight butthole.
Butthole.
What I found.
Come on. Here we go.
What I found in Spencer's
butthole.
There has to be a
Hole.
has to be a third.
Pipe bomb, huh? A pipe bomb, huh? A pipe bomb, huh?
Hmm.
What I found in Spencer's
butthole. A pipe bomb, huh?
There has to be a third option. Cannibalism?
You ain't getting none.
Ah, yeah.
You ain't getting none. All right.
Ah, yes. Here's a.
Well, I was just showing the kids some survival techniques. Well, I was just showing. Well, I was just showing the kids some.
Option. Cannibalism?
Butthole.
You ain't getting none.
Ah, yes. Here's a punch.
I actually already did that for another section. Had it look like a dildo.
Well, I was just showing the kids some.
Butthole.
Here's.
what I found in Spencer's
butthole. A pipe bomb, huh?
There has to be a third option. Cannibalism?
Well.
I'll just make that all one thing. Then I can put this here.
what I found in Spencer's
butthole. A pipe bomb, huh?
Well, I was just showing the kids some.
Butthole.
I did definitely blur that out at some point, but I don't know.
There has to be a third option. Cannibalism?
You ain't getting none. You ain't getting none.
Here's a punchy girl. Cannibalism? Ah, yes.
You ain't getting none. Here's a punchy girl in a punchy.
I've been confiscating stuff like this all week. Wait.
Get around him.
The world. Hit a guy.
Here's a punchy girl named Tracy and a legally deaf boy named Carlos. And a legally deaf boy named Carlos. Neither of whom will have a named Carlos.
Nope. Da 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 da. Do 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 do.
And a legally deaf boy named Carlos. Neither of whom. Here's a punchy girl.
Right, like you talk back to your...
Don't tune out, all right? Why don't you talk back to her for once?
Oh, yeah, right. Like you talk back to your father. Let me tell you something, Spence. I stopped talking back when it became hazardous to my health. Do you know what I mean?
So are we set?
Yeah, no problem. I gave the van driver our cash. As long as we do... Yeah, no problem.
Neither of whom will have sex with Spencer. Because again... Because again, he's not a Toyota, and they both love Toyotas. Not a Toyota, and they both.
Right.
Not a Toyota, and they both love Toyotas.
Yeah, no problem.
All of these.
Problem.
All of these kids are being seen by therapist Maggie, who is currently hanging out in Doc's insanely decorated office to solicit his advice. Doc's insanely decorated office to solicit his advice.
Ancient green demons.
All right.
Do 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 do. Yeah, it comes up later.
Doc's insanely decorated office to solicit his advice.
Ancient green demons.
No! All right, you're insane. I forgot. All right.
Before dawn, we're home free. And try to set you up with his girlfriend.
You said you were making progress. Our pupils beating up on one of our kids again.
Tracy, you get 23 minutes a week with the to work.
And dream. And you are not being...
Reach these kids through their dreams. You give me half a chance, I can help you deal with the problem.
I don't have a little problem. I just have a little recurring dream, and I'm handling it fine. You are not being paid to be a dream doctor.
I'm barely being paid. That's why I gotta do what I think is right.
This is new.
These ancient green demons. Supposedly they roam the dreams of the living, so they find the most evil, twisted human imaginable. And they give them the power to cross the line and turn our nightmares into reality.
Maggie, cops just brought in another kid. Real mess. Hasn't slept for days. Bad case of amnesia. You need your evaluation right away.
How long have you been awake?
All right, you're insane. I forgot. But Doc's like, no. Hear me out. I could fix all these kids if they just... If they just let me with their dreams and their dreams. And side note, these... Hey, did you know...
Ah, dang it.
Worlds. Eventually he...
Demon.
And side note... With their dreams, and side note, these dream demons will find the most evilest human ever. You know, like minions. And make that evil person invincible and able to kill people in their dreams, which is less like minions. Do you still think I'm insane?
I don't know!
It's like less like minions.
Maggie.
Then they give them the power to cross the line and turn our nightmares into reality. Supposedly they roam the dream. These are ancient green demons. Supposedly they roam the dreams of the living, so they find the most evil, twisted human imaginable. Then they give them the power to cross the line and turn our nightmares into reality.
Maggie, cops.
Do you still think I'm insane?
I don't know!
I
don't know!
It's like...
No!
It's like, how did you get hired here? He's like, look, there's dreams.
Such a hippie.
You know, I can reach these kids through their dreams. You give me half the chance, I can help you with your little problem. You know, I can reach these kids through their dreams. Through their it's through their dream. You know, I can reach these kids through their
butthole. Do you still think I'm insane?
I don't know!
It's like, how did you get hired here?
You give me half the little problem.
I don't have a little problem. I just have a little recurring dream, and I'm handling it fine. And you are not being paid to be a dream doctor.
I'm barely being paid. That's why I gotta do what I think is right. That's why I gotta do what I think is right. That's why I gotta do what I think is right. That's why I gotta do what I think is right.
This is
He's like, look, there's dream demons and they're coming for you and they're gonna infiltrate your butthole. Like, honestly, not all job applicants. You're hired.
Some weird guy at work.
Yeah. Butthole. Like, honestly, not a lot of job applicants.
Dude, there's
You're hired.
Some weird guy at work, you know?
Yeah. You willing to take a 50% pay cut? Hell yeah!
Yeah, sure, but let me tell
Why
you.
not? Dream demons. Maggie chats with John. Like, how did you get hired here? He's like, look, the demons and they're coming for you and they're gonna...
Let me move this around.
He's like, look, there's Dream Demon. He's like,
I don't know. I don't know.
look, there's Dream Demons and...
If I can get the whole horror rise.
Look, there's Dream Demons and they're coming for you and they're gonna infiltrate your butthole. How did you get hired here? Honestly, not,
There we go.
not a lot of job applicants. You're hired. Maggie hired.
Well, I don't think you have to make it as complicated as I do when I edit these. I make them way too complicated. And I don't know why. I should have chosen an easier way to make these freaking videos. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Joe, the numbers don't lie. And
I don't get it. Okay.
Maggie chats with John, as in Joe, but he's suffering from amnesia and late stage. Holdism. I don't know.
Like it?
Okay. Did you grab this clip?
I meant the soda.
I can't remember. At 1450.
All I know is that wherever... I don't know! Always keeps you guessing.
Where you
Yeah, well, that's the wonder of amnesia. It always keeps you guessing.
Where you from?
All I know is that wherever I'm from, I was the last.
The last what?
Survivor. Look, do you have any, caffeine pills or coffee, maybe some Coke? I meant the soda.
How long have you been awake?
As far as I can remember, or no, about 3 days.
Looks more like 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's the wonder of amnesia. Yeah, well, amnesia.
Da, 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 da.
Amnesia.
I don't know. Not remembering anything about these movies. I don't know. Not remembering any. I don't know. Not remembering anything about these movies seems more like a blessing than a curse, my dude. He's like, look, I don't know anything except that I need some Coke.
I meant the soda.
I know that. If you wanted drugs, you would have said meth because obviously you're trying to not sleep much to.
I hate when I wake up with meth pills and money.
Yeah. I know that. If you wanted drugs, sleep much.
I hate when I wake up with meth pills and money.
Yeah. So that should go back where he woke up with meth pills and money.
Now be a good.
I don't know if that's what he intended. I know he's like magic.
Make sure that you understand our situation.
Newspaper clipping
Everything the body needs.
of a newspaper clipping
Everything the body needs.
Pills and money.
I think that's going to work better.
I hate when I wake up with meth. I hate when I wake up with meth pills. I hate when I wake up with meth. Meth pills and money.
Yeah.
Everything the buddy needs.
And a new...
That's now way funnier. Thanks, Dave, for thinking of that joke and holding on to it for like 20 minutes.
If you wanted... I know that. If you wanted drugs, you would have said meth, because obviously you're trying to not sleep much. That. If you wanted drugs, you would have said meth, because you would have said meth, because I know that. If you wanted drugs, you would have said meth, because obviously you're trying to not sleep.
Why are you messing with me?
Much to everybody's chagrin.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck.
Oh my god.
Bottle over your head if you don't shut the... Hell, break a bottle over your head if you don't...
You need a little bit of context before this to get that joke to really land. Trying to think. No.
Trying to not sleep. Much.
Ha 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 ha.
I know that. If you wanted drugs, you would have said meth, because obviously you're trying to not sleep. Much to...
I need to... I don't want him getting hit in the head.
Because obviously you're trying to not sleep. Much to everybody's chagrin.
Shut the fuck up!
And yet he...
Fuck up!
And yet he does fall asleep eventually, and instantly gets fluid dripped on his face because somebody bled on the ceiling again. Then he sleep follows. Again.
Well, it feels like I gotta use that Breaking Bad clip there. I wonder if that's... Have I used it before? Guess not. Breaking Bad bathtub scene. Oh wait, that was after the fact? What's up, Reborn?
Always keeps you guessing.
Wait.
Now, let me leave.
Because somebody bled on the ceiling.
And then, and then, and then. Okay, there we go. Ready? faster.
Then he sleep follows. Then he sleep follows some little girl. Then he sleep follows some little girl around the shelter, including around the shelter, including magically up some invisible stairs because we have just.
Da 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 da. Yeah, maybe we'll put a rock thing.
Magically up some invisible stairs because we have just completely given up on trying to respect the physical limits between the real and dream worlds. Eventually, he runs smack dab into, I think it's sexuality.
Free me, you idiot! I'm your fucking memory!
Okay, but also his.
Gosh, this fly. Ah! Oh.
To, I think it's sex. Into.
Free me, you idiot! I'm your fucking memory!
Okay.
I'm your fucking memory!
Okay, but also his memories would include all the truckers he serviced for more meth. So, in a way, his memory is also his sexuality. I feel like I'm in the right here. And he
Play with me.
Tell me who I am.
I won't tell. I won't tell.
I feel like I'm in the right here. Then he wakes up and his sexuality. So, in a way, his memory is here.
Good enough. Good enough. Do 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 do.
Then he wakes up and uses his ass to blast a guard out the window. Pretty fun. Turns out.
Why did they do that?
Free me, you.
Hold on. There's a 30 Rock for this.
Using my sexuality. Using my sexuality.
Da 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 da. Do, 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 do.
Using my sexuality.
I feel like I want this to be way slower.
Sexuality.
There we go. That was fun.
Pretty fun. Turns out Turns out Maggie's been having the same little girl ass-blasting dreams as John, and because she graduated from the Shutter Island School of Psychotherapy, she immediately agreed.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Asshole.
What are you dreaming about?
A room, a house, a little girl. Something about town from my article. I remember a water tower.
The article, do you remember where you got it?
No.
Do you have her version of this?
Turns out Maggie's been having the same little girl ass-blasting dreams as John, and because she graduated the same little girl ass-blasting dreams as John, and
Do 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 do. I guess this is what I'm using.
the same, she immediately agrees to bring him back to Springwood to see if it jogs his memory, even though this is their second ever session, because this entire franchise is a house of cards reliant on everyone from doctors to nuns, to nuns being terrible at their jobs. Doctors to nuns being terrible at their jobs. That said, most psychotherapists get into this line of work for work comp trips to their patients' places of trauma. Like, what you really want is someone who was viciously assaulted in Paris or Rome. That's what we call a golden ticket. Golden ticket.
Yeah, vacation, tax write-off, and paycheck all in one.
Oh.
Yeah. And paycheck all in one.
Oh my
Holy
God.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. Oh my
Holy
God.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, you're like, every time I see a new student or a new, patient, I'm always like, have you been assaulted anywhere with a Taco Bell? And I'm always like, please say this.
Yeah. Your
Yeah.
trauma happened over here, right? By this gelato.
Yeah. You said you
Oh, this gelato stand?
You said your memory's foggy. But I'm getting a real sense that it was like the really pretty part of Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like-
Let's go do that, dude.
Yeah. Okay. But she is.
Okay.
Golden ticket.
Yeah, vacation.
That's funny. Dave's a funny guy. Sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, vacation, tax write-off. Holy shit.
Ugh. He needs me to be funny? What does that mean?
Yeah, vacation, tax write-off. And paycheck all in one.
Oh.
Yeah, vacation, tax write-off. Yeah, vacation.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I intentionally write it that way. Like, I try and get him set up. I mean, he's very funny. He's improvising the whole time. So. Well, he can be funny on his own. We have fun even when we're not filming.
Tax write-off and paycheck all in one.
Oh my
Holy
God.
dude.
Oh my
Holy
God.
dude.
Every time I see a new student or a new patient, I'm always like, have you been assaulted anywhere with a Taco Bell?
Your trauma happened over here, right? Your trauma happened over here, right? By this gelato stand?
You said
I don't know why the idea of a gelato stand is so funny to me.
Here, right? Your trauma...
That's true.
Your trauma happened over here, right? By this gelato stand?
You said your memory's foggy, but I'm getting a real sense that it was like the really pretty part of Iceland. But she assumes Springwood is where
That's funny.
John's may be from because of the newspaper clipping in his pants. It's almost like it's only one step removed from like seeing "Made in China" on the back of your pants and be like, I think this kid's from China.
Right, yeah.
Like, you can have newspaper clippings from anywhere.
This kid is Chinese.
Oh my God! Konnichiwa. Wait a minute, I don't think.
How much is this cost me?
Right.
Try Zoc Doc.
Yeah, try Zoc Doc. Okay, although.
Being bad news. I don't like it. There's some connection between your dreams and his dreams being bad news. I know you think I'm crazy, but I can feel it.
Why can't anybody talk about anything but dreams around here? I'm so sick of hearing about this.
You're wrong.
I don't have...
I've dealt with amnesiacs before.
Show you.
I never said that I wanted to go back. Look,
Dealt with amnesiacs before.
taking a Springwood is gonna trigger something. Some spark. I don't need a spark. Help me to remember. You want a spark? You go. I'll stay here. Spark this one happy.
I'll be right there with you. Don't worry. Kelly, we'll take the van for a little while.
That it was like the really pretty part of Iceland. But she assumes Springwood is where John's may be from because of the newspaper clipping in his pants. It's only one step removed from like seeing "Made in China" on the back of your pants and be like, I think this kid's from China.
Right, yeah.
Like, you can have newspapers from China.
Right, yeah.
Like, you can have newspaper clippings from anywhere.
This kid is Chinese.
Anywhere.
This kid is Chinese. This kid is Chinese.
Oh my God! Konnichiwa.
I never said that I wanted to go back there.
Look, I've dealt with amnesiacs before.
To go back there.
Well, that's fun. That was funny.
Right, yeah.
Like, you can have newspaper clippings from anywhere.
This kid. This kid is Chinese.
Oh my God! Konnichiwa.
I never said that I wanted to go back there.
Although, counterpoint, as far as anybody knows, every single child from Springwood is dead. Or has that one is dead? Or has that just not hit the mainstream news? The thousand news? The thousands of dead children? InfoWars was isn't even around to label them false flags, so people should have been taking it seriously? Or did people just blame it on video games and call it a day?
I'm so sick of hearing about this bullshit.
Like,
About this bull.
Whoo.
Like, well, Doom is out, so I... Like,
Oh, we did a lot of riffing on this one.
Well, Doom is out, so I guess 2,000 Dead Children is probably Doom's fault. That game's crazy. All right. Alrighty then.
Dealt with amnesiacs before. Take it as Springwood. It's gonna trigger something, some spark.
It was a bad place. You want to spark you that it was a bad place. Help me to remember that it was a bad place. You want to spark you go. I'll stay here, sparkless but happy.
I'll be right there with you. Don't worry. Kelly, gonna take the van for a little while. I'll be right.
Crazy. Alrighty then. Let's hop.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Let's hop in the van. No, not the van. No, not Spencer. How many times do I have to tell you he's not a Toyota?
All right, now I got to do Photoshop of Spencer. Let's see how we do this. Spencer, Nightmare on Elm Street. I think I have an idea. Okay, just his face. Okay. Now I need a... I wonder if I can get a Toyota van. I mean, I guess that works. That works better. Alright, get rid of all this. Although actually leaving the JD Power Associates is kind of funny. Okay, alright. Afton, shut up! That's my dog. She talks a lot. By talk, I mean barks a lot. And then we take this and we remove the background. And do we either make his head somehow part of the van? Like that. Which is kind of fun. That's probably the dumber way to do it. It just makes it more fun. Afton, shut your mouth. Curious whether this will work in any capacity whatsoever. Okay. So we got that going. Already looks amazing. But can we get nah, probably won't really work. It's just gonna want his whole head. Oh, the luminosity is nice. figure out how to blend him a little better, but there's probably not a good way to do that. No, that's fine. Joke does not need more effort than this. Okay. But I do want a horn beep.
Audio Jungle.
Great. Okay.
Hey, sir, how many times do I have to tell you he's not a Toyota? You can't.
Sorry.
You can't ride him.
That doesn't actually sound like a... Yeah, see, that's what I want. I want this.
Toyota. You can't. Toyota.
Okay, and then race car noises. Probably drop this down to this track.
How many times do I have to tell you he's not a Toyota? You can't ride him around. God, these kids today. God, these kids today. Kids today.
Dumb kids today. All right. I'm gonna need this. Doesn't sound okay. Banana sound Mario Kart. We're gonna need that. Oh. Just grab that. It's close enough.
God, these kids today. But while driving, John Sleep grabs the wheel, and in the resultant...
Dave, why you no grab?
Go back!
God, hold on!
God, wake up!
God, hold God, hold on!
God, wake up!
God,
This.
And in the resultant controlled spin, Carlos Spencer and spin, Carlos Spencer and Tracy spill it out of the back and they're like, ah, shit.
Where did my sensor beep go? Yep. This is a sequel to the Final Destination.
Let me fall asleep.
Great. Funny meeting you here.
Oh, nice driving! What the hell? What the hell are you guys doing here?
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
What the hell are you guys?
Our plan was foiled. We were going to escape somehow. We're going to escape. Somehow. And Maggie somehow. And Maggie is like, I am so. And Maggie is like,
Gosh. Man, this one is long, dude.
I am so upset. But we're not going to head back to the shelter because gas is like $1.14 a gallon, which is just scandalous for this time period. And we've already come all this way. Also, nobody gives a shit about you kids anyway. And we've already come all this way. Also, nobody gives a shit about you kids anyway, am I right? But when we get to town, I want you to call the shelter and let them know what you did. And also, I want you three to take the van back to the shelter. But you have to pinky swear not to just steal it and run away like you were literally planning to do originally. And quick question, originally.
Great plan, asshole.
It almost worked.
Stunt like that? A stunt like that? Call Kelly and you tell him where you are. Do you understand? And then we have to figure out how to get you home. Are you listening? Don't scream at me. It was your driving that almost killed us. Yeah.
Call Kelly and tell him you're all right. Then I want you to get in that van and drive straight back to the shelter. Think you can handle that? The shelter.
Uh-oh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da.
And quick question, Maggie.
What the hell are you doing, Maggie?
How will you and John get back? Was Maggie planning for John to give her a piggyback ride to the shelter? Again, why would...
You can handle that? Think you can handle that? Think you can handle that? Or do I have to call the police?
Shelter? Again, why would you trust these three kids who are actively running away to responsibly drive a vehicle back to where they were escaping from? Maggie. Shutter Island didn't work. You can't just let people do whatever the hell they want and hope it magically cures them. All that
Hey, Willie D. Thanks for joining Kinda Sick.
happens is that you discover some horrible secret about your own past. But I'm sure that won't happen this time. This time.
Guess I should probably put something from Shutter Island in here at some point, but I honestly can't think of what it would be.
I feel like the idea of curing somebody with heat or...
Yeah, with...
I feel like the idea of curing somebody with heat or...
Yeah, with a performance.
With a performance.
Yeah, it's like
That guy
we
was-
got to do a talent show to save the. We got to do a talent show to save the town and also cure everyone's mental illnesses.
Well, we tried.
Ah, well, we had fun. That's what really matters.
Can't wait for your improv troupe to have a psychiatric patient.
It's like the more that you think about Shutter Island, the crazier it is that they just like gave an insane guy a gun and had him run around the island and just see what happens. Hopefully, he'll remember that he like murdered his wife or whatever, and then takes that well.
Yeah. So the whole thing was basically just the prison warden trying to get credit. I feel like. Now you get credit.
It's like I always thought of myself as a bit of a lesbian. It's like I've always thought of myself as a bit of a lesbian. Get it?
An IMDb credit.
We'll figure that out later.
I like the idea of curing. I like the idea of curing somebody with theater.
Yeah, with a performance. We got to do a talent show to save the town.
I like the idea of curing somebody with theater. I like the idea of curing somebody with theater.
Yeah, with a performance. We got to do a talent show to save. Even still, the first part of Maggie's brilliant plan is foiled when the phones don't work at the shitty town fair. I'm surprised the phones don't work at the. I'm surprised there was even a phone around to be non-functional in the. The shitty town fair? I'm surprised there was even a phone around to be non-functional in the first place. Like maybe stop at a gas station or any of the numerous payphones that exist in 1991? Or, I don't know, maybe drive the kids back your damn self like a responsible adult doctor or van owner? But then again, this fellow seems to be living. This fellow seems to be living his best life. So while we're here, why don't we just? So while we're here, why don't we just watch all these insane people wander around?
We're in Twin Peaks here. We're in. We're in Twin Peaks here.
You wish. But this.
Okay. It's taking some time. Taking longer than I was expecting. I need to eat food at some point.
But this doesn't.
Or do I have to call the police?
Town fair. And there are no kids.
What's up, Spence? This phone's out of order.
So is this town.
You are not kidding.
Oh, what beautiful, adorable children. Would you like to come and live with us?
But this doesn't stop Maggie from enacting phase 2 of her number 2 of her.
What is her number 2 of a plan? We're only 20 minutes into the movie.
In the house, so...
Somebody rang those bells.
And the 3 kids just take.
Small beans.
And the 3 kids just take the van and leave. But actually, that doesn't work either, because the town is apparently a big-ass circle. And when Carlos tries to look at the map, it gets all Jesus feeding the 5,000. It becomes infinitely more. It gets all Jesus feeding the 5,000. It becomes infinitely more and more map. Now,
oh, you'll get plenty of Kincaid. Don't you worry.
it gets all Jesus map. Now, Carlos was actually just now. Now, Carlos was actually just having a weird dream. But even when he
I asked you for the map. What? What?
But even when he wakes up, he
Yeah, basically.
refuses to let anybody look at the map, because I guess it was hard to read in his dream. Because I guess it was hard to read in his dream. But Carlos, you're awake. But Carlos, you're awake now. You're awake now. Idiot. Just because my teeth fall out in a nightmare doesn't mean I just assume I don't need to brush anymore when I wake up. The map should now be regular size. But even if it's not, why don't you check it? Did you draw your erotic Mexican food dreams on the map? Dude, don't be ashamed of that. Everyone is. Dude, don't be ashamed of that.
For the map.
Yeah, well, the map says we're fucked.
Okay, look, you've had 2 chances. Now it's my turn.
For the map. I asked you for the map.
Yeah, well, the map says we're.
I don't know. I don't have a joke there.
Dude, don't be ashamed of that. Everyone is at the shelter for the same reason. They're probably into it. He's like, I had a dream.
Find that clip of him pulling the thing out of his pants. Again?
Situation. We're here.
Get some survival technique.
We set?
Such a hippie.
Caffeine pills.
Wait a minute. The heck am I?
Seen this junkie before?
No, he's new.
Beautiful. Another afternoon shot. Beautiful.
Everyone is at the shelter for the same. He's like, I had a dream where it was hard to.
No, I did not mention Goo Goo Dolls.
Read the map, and he's like, I had a dream where it was hard to read the map, and I will not look at it now that I'm awake. And they're like, damn, I guess we're never gonna leave. Yeah. Can nobody else look at the map? Is Carlos the most map literate? I'm fine. But no.
Nah, none of that was worth it.
Beautiful.
But no, they're like, shit, we're never escaping this town because the map is too big and too sexy, maybe? So instead they just break into a house and spend the night there. I feel like there are a few...
How do I have 9 texts right now? What's happening? Oh.
Try to see straight. Let's just find Maggie.
I'm not turning myself over for any adult supervision. This girl's got some rest. In fact, I think I see my kind of neighborhood over here. Empty.
Bet there's no heat, no plug.
This is the one. We'll have it all to ourselves. This is the one. We'll have it all to ourselves.
I feel like there are a few... I feel like there are a few steps missing between thinking that a map is big and breaking and entering. But, oh boy, I wonder what house that will turn out to be. Yeah! Out to be... turn out to be... Yeah! Jesus. Yeah! Jesus. Tracy kicked the door so hard it bleeds.
Sad thing is, I'm starting to like her.
Hold on. Missing some clips.
Jesus.
Let me slow it down to 90%. Then do a slow zoom.
Tracy kicked the door. Tracy kicked the door so hard it bleeds.
Sad thing is, I'm starting to like her. Starting to like her.
But actually, the house isn't just a house.
I did this too soon. That's the problem.
Out to be. Yeah. Jesus. Tracy kicked the door so hard it bleeds.
Sad thing is, I'm starting to like her.
But actually, the house. It's the Elm Street house. It was just this guy. It was just disguised as not that house. It was just disguised as not that house. That's such a crazy... That house. That's such a crazy move because the kids literally... don't know a single thing about.
Gasp! I never would have guessed.
House. It was.
Gasp! I never would have guessed.
Gotta get him in there. I don't need that. It's overselling it.
Oh, it was just disguised as not that house. That's such a crazy move because the kids literally don't know a single thing about that house. What a ruse. It's like wearing a fake mustache out that house. What a ruse. It's like wearing a fake mustache to a blind date. Ha ha! I bet you think I'm not a person you don't know that I am.
That's a very funny one.
Reveal, I don't have a mustache. It's like, I don't know what you look like anyway. What difference is happening? They like, reveal, I don't have a mustache. It's like,
Maybe get like a photo of a date. Well, that's a weird photo. Affectionate woman makes Korean-like sign, stretches hand to lover, pose at festive dinner table X. Huh. I'm just going to download this because it's so weird. I'm going to give her the fake mustache. PNG. It's weird. Does it go under the nose?
What a ruse. It's like wearing a fake mustache.
They are now.
It's like wearing a fake mustache to a blind date. Ha ha! I bet you think I'm. Ha ha! I bet you think I'm not a person you don't know that I am. It's like, I don't know what you look like anyway. What difference is happening? They like, yeah, they walk into the house and it's like, I'm the evil house. I'm like, why would these kids know anything about it? Yeah, they're from another town.
No difference to them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I am. Reveal, I don't have a mustache. It's like, I don't know what you look like anyway. What difference is happening? Also, the kids aren't that worried about how absolutely disgusting.
Go upstairs and find a bed, man. I'm tired.
I gotta find a bathroom. I gotta find a bathroom.
Last scene it is inside. And
Find a bathroom. I gotta find a bathroom.
Perfect. Landed that plane perfectly as always.
and nothing can stop Sleepy Carlos from getting his ears absolutely plugged with bed bugs.
Ugh. Yuck.
Well, right. Well.
At least it beats the streets, right, Carlos? Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. I will get us out of here in the morning. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good.
He dreams about his mama.
Mama?
His mean mama.
Mama!
He dreams about his mama.
Mama?
His mean mama.
Mama!
His mean Freddy mama, who cleans his...
Sorry.
I'm not.
Please, I'm sorry!
I'm not.
Please don't make me deaf, Mama. Please, I'm sorry!
I'm not.
Who cleans his ears like crazy. But then Freddy cuts Carlos's ear off, which sort of negates the ear cleaning. And then he throws Carlos through a wall and mocks his hearing loss. And then he throws Carlos through a wall and mocks his hearing loss. And mocks his hearing loss. And mocks his hearing loss. And mocks his hearing loss.
Da 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 da.
And mocks his hearing loss. Oh, Freddy, you're a jerk. And also,
Freddy's a jerk. Oh.
Also an idiot, because not being able to hear your shitty jokes is actually the greatest gift you could have given Carlos. He's like, thank God for making me deaf.
No, Marvin, please. Don't do that, would you, man? No, please.
Nightmare clips. Ba 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 ba.
Kill me! He's like, thank God for making me deaf. Everything you say is so stupid. Are you sure, bitch? Now, I actually think this is a pretty... Now, I actually think this is a pretty interesting setup for Freddy to torment this kid. I mean, it's already like the basic premise of much better horror movies like Hush, or, you know, like with the daughter in A Quiet Place. Or, you know, like... Except rather than preying on Carlos's inability to hear, Freddy instead makes his hearing aid like a crab or something. Like... a crab or something that amplifies noises? Yeah.
Nah, I forgot to feed Dave, but he's a big boy. He'll figure it out.
A crab or something that amplifies noises? Yeah, you know, because crabs famously have amazing hearing. And this... Yeah, you know, because crabs famously have amazing hearing. And this allows Freddy to explode Carlos's head with chalkboard scratches. Allows Freddy to explode Carlos's head with chalkboard scratches. Amazing hearing. And this allows... He could have hit him and the audience with a million jump scares because we can't hear anything. Or yeah, just drop literal pins and shit because deaf people hate...
Remember where it actually drops pins.
Or yeah, just drop literal pins and shit because deaf people hate it because or yeah, just deaf people hate pins. Famous for it. At least Freddy didn't make Carlos listen to him rapping. But it's like rapping.
Rap. Whenever that was. Or wherever that was. Oi. Okay. And then I need to get the kid's head exploding. Okay. The Freddy rap.
It's time for Freddy. See, I'm a popular guy. If you don't know yet, you're gonna find out why.
With Elm Street, late one night, I want to fight with the head like big time.
he ever actually, like, do something?
I'm gonna thrill you too. So my advice to you is to stay ready. Thrill you too. So my advice to you is to stay ready.
Sorry.
So my advice to you is to stay ready. So my advice to you is to. So my advice to you is to.
It's like one of the only interesting setups we have is like it's a deaf person, right? Or a person who can't hear. So why don't we like play with that? It's like, what if like a person who couldn't hear actually could hear like way too hard? It's like, I guess that's related.
They hear too much.
Yeah, it's like me. I just love too much.
It's like how you love too much. It's like.
Freddy would explode my heart. Explode my heart.
Not that good of a riff, so we'll move it to the outtakes and decide later if we want to use it.
Anyway. And because if your head because if your head explodes in the dream, and because if your head explodes in the dream, you just apparently disappear in real life. Disappear in real. Apparently disappear in real life. Why would that be the case? Why would that be the case? I don't know.
Don't know, man.
Like, where'd that kid go? Do you think his head exploded in a dream? Like, you know what happened? Disappear.
Happens a lot this time, turns out.
Too much, I'd say.
Great.
Tracy. Why would that be the case?
Man, this is a huge video. All right. I'm going to stop soon. But let's see these
It's like
riffs.
the same word, but pronounced differently. Lysergic acid diethylamide, right?
Is it, you say diethylamide, I say diethylamide?
That's like Greek.
Diethylamide.
Diethylamide was a philosopher in ancient Greece.
I was trying to do a tomato thing, but it's a difficult version of that joke.
Dude, that was so clutch. Greece.
I was trying to do a tomato thing, but.
I'm glad you're so on today.
Yeah,
I'm just living my best life.
It's Friday, I think.
I have to poop, but I think I'm just going to power through.
Almost there, dude.
You literally have no idea if we're almost there. Do you?
No, I'm trying to. Almost there, dude.
Got to poop, apparently.
You literally have no idea if we're almost there. Do you?
No, I'm trying to.
You got a scroll bar?
Sorry, I'm trying to eat.
I think we are ish.
We're
Not really.
We're climbing Everest. The clouds are up here in the top.
Is that what you would do at the top? You could probably just like jerk it.
How do you imagine that?
Instantly falls.
We're
Not really. Instantly falls off. It's ice cold. That's sure. A history lesson. How to cook. There's this guy who's in there. He's like, World War II was done by aliens. And John's like, hey, no, shh. He's saying something cool. He's saying something worth listening to. It's like, what are you talking about? You just found an insane person in a dilapidated school. John can talk if he needs to. This guy said you host Spring with Dreams. And what's going to happen first? Are we going to finish the script or am I going to blow out?
I mean, I don't know what this
Have
is
my
really.
morning brown. My kids and I do anti-perp.
Funny, but not necessarily for the main deal.
And I find their real names. He's like, you know, I'm proud to say they now have trouble even. It could even be Kratos. Hey, even Klansman. Hey, one of your parents is. He's like, it could be Kyle. It could be Kevin. It's basically gotta be. Hey, one of your parents is. He's like, it could be Kyle. It could be Kevin. It's basically gotta be me. Those are two K names. Yes.
Those are two names that start with K.
Those are two K names. Yes.
Those are two names that start with K.
Yeah, you are correct. Yeah. It's good to know you haven't forgotten everything, Dre. It's good to know you haven't forgotten everything, Dranisha. You're really good at coming up with names that start with the letter. Hey, I mean, you already think that one of your a crazy old woman wandering around says that I would be confused, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Not Tracy. She's in the moment. She's on a mission. But shouldn't she do a double take and be like, oh, sorry, I'm at the wrong house? Yes, I actually got into an argument with Martin Scarelli on Twitter. Isn't that fun?
When was this?
I don't know.
That's really fun.
Isn't that fun?
When was this?
I don't know.
That's really fun. That is fun. Keep it going.
He had made a game. This game that I'm referencing, and I was like, this game is stupid as shit. And he's like, I dare you to do better. I'm like, why would I? I could also type into ChatGPT, make it good, but I don't see what the difference is. Anyway, oh my god, wait, we're gonna jump into this guy's.
That's true. I did get a fight with Martin Scarelli.
Yes, I actually got into an argument. What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna jump into this guy's dream? He's like, well, he's bouncing around like a video game character. Plus, he's dreaming. I should jump in. And it's like, I'm here.
All right. I'm going to stop. This is so long. Can't believe how far we've gotten.
Million jump scares because.
Where were we?
I gotta find a bathroom.
And that's to him rapping.
So my advice.
And become here in real life. Why would that be the case? Tracy is like.
All right, so that's where we are. We have edited 17 minutes, 17 and a half minutes. It's actually pretty good. 10-second. The 10-second version of my fight with Martin is that he made a video game using Grok. Do you remember, like, there was a brief period where people were making, like, I don't even remember what it was, but I think you were Elon Musk's head shooting lasers at, like the Department of Education or something as it flew around like asteroids. And I was just like, this is, you know, what AI is made or to do. Isn't this amazing? And he was like, well, you make a better game. And I'm like, I don't know. What is the challenge here? I don't need to make a better game. I'm just pointing out that AI is dumb. He was like, no, you can make games like this. So anyway, that's it. I'm leaving. Goodbye, everybody. I'll make my face big so you can see me saying it. I'm using a lower resolution camera than sometimes. But, you know, we've been together for 3 hours today. We did a lot of good work. More. Oh, affectionate woman. How long has it been? Over 3 hours. It's a miracle. Well, thanks, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to do more editing, but I'm going to switch to somebody that actually pays me, like an actual client. So thanks for hanging out. It's been a blast. I love you all equally, but don't fact check me on that. Bye.